Hello everyone, my name is Hanne and I am a fitness instructor at UBC Rec. And I'll be teaching a 20-minute core Pilates class today for you. I recognize that everyone has different abilities and please feel free to adapt to your comfort level and take care of your body. Make sure you don't have any objects around you that might be on your way, and have fun. I would like to acknowledge that I'm filming today from UBC Vancouver Point Grey campus, which is situated on the traditional ancestral unceded territory of the Musqueam people. I would also like to acknowledge that you may be joining us today from many places, near and far, and acknowledge the traditional owners and caretakers of those lands. Before we begin, I would like to recognize our partners' participation for their support in helping to get our UBC community active. For those of you unfamiliar with participation is Canada's physical activity promotion brand, encouraging Canadians to move more throughout their day. So let's get started. I would like you to come over to your mats and stretch out your legs, and let's take a moment to lay down on our backs. So we're gonna start just by taking the hands onto the belly and finding a comfortable position. So you want to take a moment to look straight up to the ceiling and keep your chin a little bit down. And you might feel this space underneath your neck. You might have a little space underneath your low back. And you want to make sure that you're working on a neutral pelvis. So that means right now your pelvis is quite neutral. Your spine is neutral. So throughout the class, try to keep your shoulders as it is, like that for now. We're going to just start very simple. We're going to take a moment to take a deep inhale together and lengthen the arms up. Reach over our head, keeping your ribs down, and exhale your arms to your sides and down. So you want to make sure that when your arms come up and over your head, your ribs are staying down, okay, to the spine, and then circle your hands. Last breath in, inhale up. And exhale your arms to your side. And just settling your arms to your side, pull the navel down, press down through your shoulders, and then exhale, extending the left leg and reaching the right arm up and over your head. Now pulling from your center, your leg and your arm return to the same position. Exhale the right arm, left arm, and right leg, and then exhale back center. So we're just alternating one hand and one leg. And I want you to focus on the pulling action of pulling the limbs back to the center. So we're starting to connect the movement of the arms and the legs, very light through the limbs and very engaged through the core. Okay, it's very simple, warming up through the transverse abdominals. Now from here, let's pause for a second. Exhale, pull the navel down. And now take your right foot to tabletop, and then take the left foot to tabletop. We're gonna bring the knees into the chest, allow a little bit of space in between your knees, and on the exhale, you're gonna extend 60 degrees and push the heels together. Inhale, bring it in, lengthen your low back. Exhale, pressing it out, squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, bring it in, exhale it out. As you continue to move, make sure you're looking straight up to the ceiling, your shoulders are staying down, and you engage in the lower belly. Okay, if you want to make it harder, you can take the legs a little lower. But start easy so you get a chance for your lower belly abdominal muscles to fire up and the smaller muscles to stabilize. Okay, so last one. Now from this position, we're going to inhale, reach your arms up and over, and exhale, we're going to curl, lift your head and shoulders off the floor. You might start with your knees bent if you're a beginner, and we're going to pump the hands up and down, inhaling for 4, 2, 1, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Option to extend the legs, intermediate students, option to lower the legs. Make sure your back is lengthening and it's not hurting your back, okay, using your core. Or you can take your legs up to 60 degrees as you pump. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to pump. If your head gets tired, you can always bring your head down and continue to pump, okay, and then curl up when you're ready. Option to lower at any point. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 2 breaths. Last breath in. Let's bring it in. Bend your knees into your chest and just take a moment to pull a little bit. So on the exhale, we're gonna just come back into this position. Tabletop, knees over your hips. Shins are parallel to the ground. On the exhale, go ahead and lower your right foot down, and then inhale, bend, and the left leg down, and then inhale, bend. So I wanna make sure, guys, that you're lowering from your hip, which means you're not bending the knees. So the common mistake I see is people to just bend the knees and drop the leg. So that your core is not gonna work at all. So you wanna think of keeping the angle on your knee as it is, as you're lowering one heel and then the other. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 more. And now we're gonna do faster. 5, switch, 4, switch, 3, switch, 2, switch, 1, and good job. Let's lower both legs down and then reach the arms up and over. Okay, so go ahead and interlace the hands behind your head, and on the exhale, let's curl up and look down towards the navel. So you want to look towards your spine for a second as you curl. Inhale down and exhale, curl up. Inhale down, exhale, curl. So think of your chin move away from the chest. You got a little space, and you're curling the ribs down. So squeeze the ribs down and let your head float off the ground. So exhale to curl, inhale down, exhale, curl. Let's do 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Let's hold up here for a second. On the exhale, I'd like you to lift your left leg up and twist the right elbow to your left knee. And then we're gonna switch, knee and twist. Switch, switch, switch. So if you're intermediate, you can extend the leg, but make sure the integrity of your pelvis, which means I'm not twisting from my pelvis, I'm twisting from my ribs, okay? Exhale, twist and twist. Last 2, last 1. Let's come down, take a rest for a second. Bring your knees into your chest again, and go ahead and stretch out your legs. We're going to start with both legs straight. Reach your arms up and over, and let's come all the way up. Exhale, roll yourself forward. Scoop your belly back as you roll, and then pull the tummy in as you roll yourself all the way down, reaching your arms up and over. Exhale, rolling yourself forward, and then come up tall, scoop the belly, and roll 1 vertebra at a time. Okay, if you want to make this harder, you can try to keep your arms up. When you reach, up and over. Inhale, lift up, keeping your arms towards the ears. So this is to make it harder. If you want to make it easier, keep your hands forward, okay? So modify for your body. You can also bend your knees if it's helpful to you. Okay, so from here, we're going to exhale, gently release the hands for a second. And I'd like you to bring your body and scoop your buttocks close to your heels. And then pull your heels in. So we're going to lift up your feet here. Scoop the belly muscles in and up, and we're going to roll to the shoulders. So look down towards the pelvis, pull your tummy in, and then inhale to your shoulders. Exhale, up and stay. 2 more, back. Exhale, up and stay. Last one, inhale, exhale, up. Now extending the left leg straight, hold your right knee, and on the exhale, kick your right leg forward and pull your tummy back, pulling back. Pulling back. So you descend 1 vertebra at a time with control. Once you go down, extending right knee, 1, 2, and then reach. Left leg in, 1, 2. Right, exhale, left. Option to bring your head down. If your head is tired, just bring your head down and lift the legs a little higher. So modify for your body, okay? Otherwise, keep curling up. Exhale and inhale. Let's do 1 more. And inhale. Good. Legs together. Curl up if your head is down. And then exhale, extend arms and legs. Inhale, bend. Exhale. So when you're doing this, option to take your arms up and over and circle. This is a little bit harder. So if you're a beginner, just keep your hands forward. Okay, let's do 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. And bring it down. Relax the head for a second. We're going to go to our scissors. Right leg up. Split your legs. Option to work with your head down or curl up. Pull, pull. and switch. Pull, switch. Pull, switch. Exhale. So we're using your core in various ways in Pilates and having to access the core in a variety of exercises. So we're really getting the most of all the little muscles in the belly. Last one, guys. Let's take legs together. Bring your head down and relax for a second. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's curl up. Hands behind your head. Extend the legs straight up. And then gonna lower a little bit and then lift 90. Exhale 60 and inhale 90. Exhale 60 and inhale 90. Keep going. Scoop the belly. Let's 2 more. Last one, guys. Nice work. Exhale, lower the head down. Bring your hands behind your knees and bend your knees. So keep your elbows straight as you curl up. Scoop your belly and come forward. Try extending the legs straight up. You can hold in the beginning and then reach one hand. So if you're a beginner, you can work with your knees bent, okay? Intermediate, legs straight. And then exhale, we're gonna lower all the way down. So beginners, you're gonna bend your knees like this. Lift your head up, bend your knees, brush your heels, and then lift up. So that's your variation, okay? And then you control down. Intermediate, legs together up, and exhale down. You got one more. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one we're gonna hold. Inhale up, knees bent for beginners. We're gonna circle the arms. 3, 2, 1. And then gently cross your legs and come over to a seated position. We're gonna stretch out to the sides, lift the right arm up, and then exhale, come over to your left. Good, and then inhale, come back up, and then exhale to your left. One more, inhale, lengthen, exhale, stretch, and then come forward with your hands, and just take a moment, stretch forward for a second. Let's roll up to the center, and go over to the other side. Left hand up, and over to your right. Inhale, open it up, exhale, right. And inhale through your nose, exhale through the mouth if it feels natural for you, or through the nose, whatever is good as long as you're breathing. And then gently coming forward here again, stretch your heart. And then roll yourself up to a seated position. Let's take a moment to reach our legs back into cat and cow. So when you come over, make sure your shoulders are over your wrist and your hips are over your knees. Okay, so in this position here, we want to lengthen the chest forward and up on the inhale. And then exhale, curl the tailbone, scoop your belly and round your spine, opening up the back. Again, inhale, lengthen the chest forward and up. And exhale, curl the tail, scoop your belly and round. So you want to really exaggerate your lifting of the abdominals in the center. And we're going to go into our elephant walk. So we do this in the reformer in Pilates. So we're going to tuck the toes, pull the center up, lift the knees 2 inches off the ground, and come up into a downward dog position. So as you come up into a downward dog, feel your belly hollowing in and up, your ribs in. Okay, so we're gonna, from your core, lift your left leg up and bring it forward. From the core, lift your right foot up and walk it forward. Like an elephant, you can come into your fingertips, left leg up, walk forward. And then go to the other side, go all the way back. From your core, so it's not just lifting the hip, try to lift from the belly, okay? So from here, guys, keep that engagement on the belly. Bend your knees, scoop the belly, inhale halfway down, shoulders on your back. And exhale, lift up again. Again, bend your knees halfway down and exhale up. Last one, stabilizing through the shoulders and the core. Now, keeping the core and shoulders strong, let's lift the right leg up on the inhale and exhale down. And again, right leg up on the inhale, exhale down. One more. Inhale, lift, and come forward into your plank. So your foot is going to drop, the right leg is still up, and then you're going to pull it up and bring it down. Okay, let's go left side. Inhale, lift, left leg, and bring it down. Left leg up, and bring it down. Lift the left leg, lean forward, inhale. Exhale, pull the left foot back, and bring it down. Good job. Let's come forward into your plank position, both hands and both feet. Scoop your belly muscles, keep your chest a little bit more forward, and then bend your knees down. Bring your elbows back halfway down and then press up. So make sure that you're not arching your back. Make sure your pelvis is not like this. You're lengthening your tail. Scoop the belly and take the chest forward. Inhale, bend your elbows back and come up. 2 more. Last one. Nice. And then from here, lift up back into your plank. We're gonna walk left knee to the right and then right knee to the left. Left to the right, right knee to the left. Keep going. 2 more. Last one, side to side. Good. Downward dog position. Walk your hands to your foot. 1, 2, 3. Let go of your head and roll yourself all the way up. So as you come up, stretch up your hands, press into your feet. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to roll down again. So you're going to start by taking your chin down, lengthening your spine, and letting go as you fold forward like a waterfall, just following down. Now lift your head halfway, stretch your chest forward, and walk your hands 1, 2, 3, and come into your plank. You might slide your heels back, keep your elbows back, keep your core pulled. Let's lower to the ground. So if you're a beginner, you can take your knees down, okay? And then exhale, bend your elbows, lower yourself all the way down. So from here, we're gonna do some back work because part of your core is also on the back. So you wanna tuck of your toes here and lift your knees off the ground. I'm pushing the heels back, pressing my pubic bone down and lifting my navel. Okay, so keep your pubic bone down, lift your belly, and as we inhale, we're gonna stretch the chest forward and up, elbows come up, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. Push the heels back, lift your tummy, and inhale up, and exhale, down. Up and down. 2 more. Last one. Stay here, pull the elbows on your back, and stretch forward. Pull the elbows on your back, and stretch forward. Pull the elbows on your back, stretch forward, and swim your hands all the way to your sides and back. Let go of your feet here for a second. Keep lengthening, hold, lift your arms up a little higher, palms towards one another, and then bring your hands underneath the shoulders. With the next breath in, go ahead and tuck your toes. Lift your tummy, lengthen yourself up into downward dog position on the exhale. So as you stretch yourself here, take a moment to take a deep inhale again. And on the exhale, we're gonna bring the elbows down. Okay, go ahead, bring your elbows down. Adjust your shoulders over your elbows. I know this is a little bit hard, so you can bend your knees if you need it. Okay, inhale here, hold. Keep shoulders over your elbows for 3, 2, 1. Come forward on inhale, come forward into plank. You may slide your feet back, and exhale, come up. Again, inhale, forward, plank, and then exhale, come up. Last one, forward plank, and exhale, come up, and bring your knees down. I know it's a lot. Gently rest for a second in a child's pose. Let your body recover, and then roll yourself up again. We're gonna go ahead, take a moment to come over to the left side of our bodies. So I'd like you to lay down on your left really quickly. Okay, so once you find a comfortable position, I want to make sure your back is straight. Okay, align with the end of your mat. You're supporting your head and your legs are a little bit to the front of your mat. So think of lengthening your top hip forward. Make sure your hip is not back, but they're stacked. That's quite important. So keep your hips stacked. Flex and lift your feet. Point and bring it down. Flex, lift, point, lower. Flex, lift, point, lower. Flex, lift, point, lower. 2 more. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, now when you lift this time, we're gonna turn out just a little bit from the femur bone and kick 1, 2, and point and reach back. Again, 1, 2, lengthening back. Stay connected on the core as you're moving your legs, so keep a long body. Last one. Good job. And then from here, guys, we're gonna take the legs back again. Peek up and move your legs back a little bit. And we're gonna release the head, and we're gonna come up with the legs and the chest. And then exhale, lower. Lift up your legs, lift up your chest, and exhale, lower. So when you're coming to squeeze the sides, chisel the sides of your core, you want to try to be lighter on the bottom hand. Let's try lifting up the bottom hand and lower. If you like, you can extend your arm. Last two. Last one. Lifting up, hold. Let's scissor our legs. Split your legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, relax. So go ahead and turn over to your bellies for a second. And then as you come over to your belly, extend your arms. Press down the pubic bone and feel your belly in. We're coming to swimming. Lift up the legs and the arms. And exhale, swim. Keep your chin in and your gaze forward. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release everything. Take a deep inhale. We're going to do 5 more. Press down the pubic bone. Lift your belly and lift out. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, gently release. Go ahead, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale into cobra. Lengthen the chest forward. And exhale, gently round your spine to sit back. Give yourself a nice little stretch. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and move to the other side. So when you're ready, I'd like you to come over to your right side and lay down on your right side of your body. Support your head for a second and take your legs 45 degrees in front of you. We're going to flex and lift the top leg, keeping your hips level. Point and lower. Flex and lift. Point and lower. Flex and lift. Point, lower. Flex, lift. Point, lower. Keep going. Let's do. I wanted to feel your glutes activating a little bit here, the side of your hip. Okay? So we do just a couple of repetitions to get the muscles firing before we move to the next one. So this one, we're going to just turn out from the femur bone. So keep your hips stuck. Turn out a little bit. It's a very small movement, but you're going to feel your glutes engage. 1, 2, forward, and point and reach back. Let's kick forward. Keep your core engaged. Point and reach back. So common mistake here, guys, is to lower the leg too low or too high. So you want to keep it hip height. We got 2 more to go. Last one to go. 1, 2, point and reach back. Nice. Now take the legs together. Bring both legs back. Let go of your head for a second. You want to be light on your fingers because you want to engage in the core. Okay, so you're going to lift the legs up from the core. And then lift the shoulders up. Inhale. And then exhale, lower. 5 times. 2 and lower. 3. Can you reach your arm, the bottom arm up? 4. Last one. 5. Hold here. Maybe reach the left hand. And we're going to split the legs. You can also hold your hip if you want. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale, gently lower. Let's take a moment to roll ourselves to our bellies again. When you're ready, let's press ourselves all the way back into child pose. So just go ahead and make yourself into a child pose. Like this. And we're going to roll up again. So go ahead, tuck your toes and press back into downward dog, lifting the hips up into your downward dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. 1, 2, 3. Let go of your head, and you might nod yes or no with your head. And then roll yourself up vertebra by vertebra. As you come up, let your arms stretch forward and up. And then bring your hands behind your head for a second. So as you take a deep inhale here to lengthen, and then as you exhale, side bending the spine. Just pushing down through the heels, and inhale up, lengthen, and exhale, side bend. And inhale up, sitting tall, shoulders back, and exhale, side bend. Good, and as we inhale up here, let's reach the hands, and let's come forward with the fingertips, and then exhale, opening up, feeling the scapula on your back. And again, inhale, stretch arms up, and then exhale, open. Come forward, and open. Up, and down. Forward, and down. So now I feel the nice movement of the shoulders. Let's create a circle, up, and then all the way back. One more, up, deep breath in, exhale it out. Give a little shake. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the class, and I hope to see you again in class. Thank you, namaste. Have a great day.